I've been a graffiti street artist in this city since '99. Gone globally viral twice. Had another painted this year, do 14 countries. Run a street art business here now full time, about 4 years. Almost in a way, I give back to the city, and in return, it's like rewarded me. So like it's, you know, at the moment I'm in a fortunate position that my business gives me a good living, and it's like, so like while I'm kind of up, it's like I try to give as much back to the city as I can. And then we were talking about it earlier. A guy there was saying, you know, like if you want any donations for artwork, I said right now, like we're doing well. So it's like while we're up, it's like we want to give back. When we're down, then we'll take your donations. But right now we don't need it. It's like we want to help. So yeah. So my paintings that are down the road from here, my anti-racism heart hands that did. That got tweeted by Ice-T. I painted it in November 2019. Ice-T tweeted it in June 2020. So 6-7 months after it was painted, to 1.6 million people, sent it globally viral, and that was it. I was on the news again. So I mean, I've spoke to the news. I've been on BBC ITV many times. Still not very good at it, but yeah, I've done it plenty of times. 2.5 million views in 24 hours across the world. So like, I had messages from like, yeah, everywhere. That was the first time. And when it went viral the second time, it's like when BBC and call you, they're like, oh yeah, you're the guy who did that. Yeah. So it's like it was even more emphasised.
He's got links to Peterborough.
Yeah, so Maxim from the group is from West Town, Peterborough.
And Gisbert,
he was there live. He's still here now, so. Because I've painted Giz in there now. I painted the whole Prodigy back. Where Keith is, I painted the whole band. Depending on last time we were there. So yeah, me and Giz went down there with photos.
Are there many artists down there? Are there days when you have like a load of people at once?
We hadn't had an event for a little while, but yeah, some Saturdays, over weekends, you might catch 3 or 4 people in there. So it's the only legal site in the city.
Yeah.
So
it's a bit out of the way though, isn't it?
That's why we've got it. When 8 years ago, when I tried to get it legalised, they didn't want to give us anywhere in a built-up area because people's perception of graffiti artists is that we're all like mindless folks, you know. So they give us an underpass in the middle of nowhere that, at the time, had little football. Now all the industry there, it's a bit different. But it's monitored CCTV in there.
Yeah. So
the 2 cameras that point into the centre, there, someone sitting behind them watching them all the time.
Really?
But I don't know of any, in the 8 years we painted it, I don't know of any instance of anybody ever being mugged there personally or nothing like that. So.
Has anyone ever defaced any of your stuff?
Not as the years ago. I'd say I've been around a long time now, and depending on what way you want to look, some people look at it like I've achieved certain things. So as I've achieved certain things, I guess I have a level of reputation, and as that's continued, I don't really have any problems. Like, I think my one of my hands paintings around the corner, like in the nearly 2 years it's been there, it's had very little damage, maybe once, twice at a push. For me, I live in the city, I've got family here, I've got no intentions of leaving, so I want to spend my time and give back to the city and try and make it a better place. Like, and I want to celebrate local stuff, local people. We've got there's some really interesting things happening in the city at the moment. It's really early days, but if we achieve everything we're talking about, we'll change this city forever. Like, we'll put a stake in history. Like,
it's time for a new beginning, isn't it?
Yeah, so